Welcome everyone to our series on the book of Romans. You know, the book of Romans is one of the most powerful books in the entire New Testament because it explains to us the whole gospel of Jesus Christ. Today we're going to look at the theme of Romans found in chapter 1, verses 16 through 17. Let's read it together. It states, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God for salvation to everyone who believes, to the Jew first and also to the Greek. For in it the righteousness of God is revealed from faith for faith. As it is written, the righteous shall live by faith." Let's look at verse 16 first. Here Paul says that he's not ashamed of the gospel. He earlier said in verses 2 and 3 that the gospel was promised beforehand in the Old Testament and was fulfilled through Jesus Christ. So we know that the gospel is about the person of Jesus Christ and what he's done. Then Paul says that it's the power of God for salvation to everyone who believes. The reason many people don't have the power of God in their lives, many Christians unfortunately, is because they don't understand what the true gospel is. Then he says that the gospel is the power of God for salvation. Here Paul means an umbrella term in terms of salvation, covering forgiveness of sins, redemption, adoption into God's family, glorification, sanctification, which will expand later in the book. And then he says it's for everyone who believes. Faith is an important theme in the book of Romans as well. What contrasts Christianity from all other religions is that salvation is by faith in Jesus Christ by God's grace alone. Faith is when you transfer your trust from whoever or whatever you're trusting in onto a person, Jesus Christ. Then in verse 17, he says that in the gospel, the righteousness of God is revealed. God's righteousness is both his faithfulness to fulfill his promises and also how he puts people in a right relationship with himself. Then he quotes Habakkuk 2:4, "The righteous shall live by faith." Paul uses an Old Testament example to prove that salvation from the Old to New Testament is by faith alone, in God alone, by his grace alone. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos on the book of Romans. For more information on witnessing to cults and other religions, go to our website, pleasetellmethetruth.org.